On today's episode of i-Dentity, actress and TV presenter Mpumi Mbethe joins us for coffee. We explore Mzansians' cultural diversity with a trip to Limpopo. What's Happening features the review of a productivity app and a health guidance website. And we play out with new music from the legendary Zane Bika.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Good morning and welcome to your favorite multi-faith youth show, i-Dentity, right here on SABC 1. Viwekwala is my name, and I'm looking forward to spending the next 30 minutes in your company. Today, the Jewish community is observing Tisha B'av. Av is the 5th month of the Jewish year, and on this day, Jews commemorate the destruction of the first and second temples in Jerusalem, as well as many other tragedies that have occurred on this same date. This day is observed by fasting and abstaining from pleasurable activities. Lixesha ngoku njengesiqhelo lokukukhuthaza emoyeni kwaye sibe nentshiseko. Siza kuqala inkqubo yethu ngokwesiko. Masidibane nondwendwe lwethu lwanamhlanje. The young woman joining me today is certainly a force to be reckoned with. She faces challenges head-on and is undeterred by any negativity that she comes across. So much so that her positive demeanor rubs off on all those she comes into contact with. This actress, radio and TV presenter doesn't fit the mold that the entertainment industry so often prescribes for young women. In fact, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even want to fit in. You may know her from her role on the SABC2 sitcom Squeezers or from Boipolong, her TV show on the 24-hour SABC News channel. And today she's here to share a cup of coffee and give us a glimpse into her life. Mpumi, welcome to i-Dentity.
Thank you for inviting me, Viwe.
It is a pleasure. So before we get into Mpumi being the career woman that made her mark on television, what was your childhood like?
I grew up Kotabanchu in the Free State. I went to school there. My mom took me to a boarding school. And then that's when I made like really good friends. But I was a very naughty child. I was just always curious to find out, oh, so she can write like this. Lena, I want to write. And at that time, I was still very young, like go sub A, sub B. So I would take the pencils and write on the wall and write on both markers, mo botong. And go assembling. I used to do like the poems and do drama. So my English teacher actually liked the fact that I always wanted to learn. So she used to make me do stuff.
So when did spirituality come into play for you?
You know, growing up, who was very spiritual, and later losing her and losing my mom, or growing up with our parents, I needed something that was gonna ground me. You need some sort of a higher power that you can always lean back on. And it doesn't matter what kind of a challenge you come across or what has been bothering you in your life, as long as you know that there's a higher power that's there, that you can talk to anytime about anything. Because I believe that God is not judgmental. So once I tell him I've done A, B, C, and D, and I've said amen, I'm not gonna put it on my shoulders anymore. So the burden has been lifted off my shoulders. So you need that so that Boipilo is not so hard on you.
And speaking about challenges, I mean, you're living with albinism. There must be hardships that come with us. Tell us about a few that you've had.
It's intense. I mean, firstly, for me, I think it's important that I put it out there that knowledge is power. So whatever that you don't know about, there's no need for you to fear it. So when people don't understand something, they fear it. And once they start to fear it, they want to control it. So I think it's what happens out there with people living with albinism, not just myself. And so for that, you find that there are barriers, there are limits. You can't do A, B, C, and D. Before you can even say for yourself, well, I can't do this. You've already been told you can't act. You can't be on TV. You can't read the news. Who do you think you are when on a magazine? I mean, really. So you need to educate people, and then people also need to take it upon themselves to be educated. Go online, read about what it's all about. Be have the knowledge, so that because we are in a world where there's all kinds of things and there's all kinds of people, different races, different religions, and so we need to practice social cohesion. We need to be accepting of the next person, because they're not going to go away simply because you don't want to see them or you don't want to be around them. So I have come across barriers where I was told, even before I could audition, oh no, my darling, I mean, you know, the director's not looking for girls like you. And you thinking to yourself, but hold on, I'm a black girl first and foremost, so I see myself as a black girl, and the role says a young black girl, and I am here for that role. But what has helped me though with that is that I've always known that it was not going to be easy, and the system in the entertainment industry is not designed for girls like myself. So I need to put myself out there some more. And the fact that I studied, it's good enough for me to say, hell, I can act. Okay, I did this professionally, and I do have the talent. And despite the fact that I have best of both worlds, as I always say it, I look white but I'm black. So it means I have something to offer, you know. So I'm that rare breed that you want to associate yourself with. And I must say I've done quite well, given the circumstances.
Buleng, what inspired you to study drama?
Growing up, I've just always, you know, in the community halls, and, you know, always just being out there. I knew though that acting was something that I wanted to do. So I had an option to study in Bloemfontein or go to Joburg to do it. So I thought, if I'm going to do this, I must do it. I must go all the way. So I packed my bag. I didn't have a bursary at that time. So I took a bus to Joburg. I didn't know if I was going to, I mean, I was accepted to Vits, so I knew at least I'm accepted, but I didn't have a bursary. Okay. So I just packed my bag, came to Joburg, and I just chilled with few friends for a few days while I was still pursuing bursary to study drama. And then I got in, because, you know, I also have to audition, go drama department. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, along the way, I kind of doubted the decision to study drama because, I mean, firstly, there are no women such as myself on TV, and I've never seen an actress living with albinism in South Africa, or just, you know, when I watched TV as a young girl. And you get to the drama department and you see people that are really, really good, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe acting is not for me. So, and then you have, you know, lectures that are very hard on you. They're like, you know, I mean, before I left, a lecturer sat me down and they said, you know, you're gonna struggle. You know, even the industry is gonna be very difficult for you. You know, I'm Blela. So, and I felt if this person is telling me this, maybe I must stop now, because I don't want to be out there and not be able to work. But I've always known that God never makes a mistake, and for me to love what I love, there's a serious reason why I want to do what I want to do. And if I don't do it now, is the system going to change later? What if there's also another young girl that wants to pursue drama? So I should set a standard, you know, and because I have a vision, I need to put it out there so that later on people can join in.
So we can call you a trailblazer. You know, more than anything.
Okay, I'll take that.
Let's hope you trailblaze these questions.
Okay, cool.
We've got a quick word game.
Okay.
Please answer as quickly as possibly, as honestly as possible.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the first question is, if you could have a superpower for 24 hours, what would it be?
Flying.
If you had a time machine for one trip, would you go into the past or the future?
The future.
If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what color would it be and why?
White, because white just brings out my skin tone.
Oh, beautiful. If you could be another person for a day, who would you be?
I would be Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, I love her too.
Right?
I love her.
I know.
Thank you so much, Buleng, for joining us. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me.
Ndisoloko ndiba nentshiseko nxa sindwendwela kwivenkile yethu yekofi apha ku-i-Dentity njekanamhlanje. Siyabadinga abantu abanye abafana noBuleng apha emhlabeni, kwaye simnqwenela okuhle nxa eqhubeka nobizo lwakhe lwalapha emhlabeni. It's time for us to take a short break. When we come back, we take a short left to Limpopo to learn more about the cultural diversity that makes up the Mpumi community. Don't go away.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Namkelekile kwakhona ubukele eyona nkqubo eshushu eyenkolo ezahlukeneyo i-i-Dentity kunye nam uviwe Gqwala. Enkosi kakhulu wethu ngohlala nathi. In 1994, South Africa was nicknamed the Rainbow Nation because of the diversity in cultures, languages, religions, and people. And we absolutely love it when you, our beautiful viewers, get in touch with us and invite us to your corner of Mzansians. So recently we received a Facebook message from a young man in Limpopo, and this is what he had to say. Hi i-Dentity, my name is Malabulabu from Mpumi, and I would like to invite the i-Dentity team to come and join our Community Cultural Day event organized by Mpumi Youth Development Forum. We will be showcasing the different cultures we have around Mpumi village. See you there, and God bless. Iqala le-i-Dentity alidinwa ke ukubonisa izindawo ezahlukeneyo ezaseMzantsi Afrika. Nxa sifumana lo myalezo ovela kumalabulabu ovela kwilali yaseMpumi, sifumene ithuba lokuyokroba. Masiyobona kuhambe njani.
This is my identity.
Morning i-Dentity viewers, my name is Malabulabu and I'm going to be your guest presenter for today. Mpumi at the place called MYDF. So please just follow me and see gore na re le soreng tsa tla lekgono. Mpone ke le jana le nna be ke tlo change ke tlo performa ke nna Malabulabu go opela mmino wa manyalo gana jwale ke na le Kolofelo ke secretary ya MYDF Kolofelo motaura wa mogela
Thobela le kaena
re gona ra lena Kolofelo ka bokopananyana re nya go tseba gore na ga botse go golela ka mo plekeng ya mohutoki ye leng gore ka nnete e ba le mohuta wo wa culture woki go ba go le jwang go lena
go bontsha gore go golela mo go gareng mmino wa culture mmino wa manyalo re itumela kudu re le baswa ka gobane se re ka se dirago ge re jwa ke bodutu se re ka ikipago busy ka sona re itumela kana bagolo ba rena ba ruta mmino wa culture le mmino wa manyalo gore ge re duma go ithabisha re ka ithabisha ka mmino wa mohuta mang le sa ga borena.
So shortly, what inspired you to have such about to host event yet sonally?
Se se re go thaditse go kudu gore re na le re le tumo ya gore re bontshe matšhaba ka montle ditšhaba gore a di bone go mmino re na le ngwana mo ga borena di bone gore rena mo ga borena re ithabisha ka mmino wa mohuta mang ra tegantšha ka ona ga re je ke dihlong ka mmino re na le ngwana fa ga borena.
Mr. Maila o ka re botsa ka botlalo gore na go reng o opela mmino wa setso ebile go reng o tsweleletša
ko opela mmino wa setso gore re ska lebala mo re tswang gona gantši le gona go tlotloetša bana ba borena kwa gae gore ba ska lebala mo ba tswa go gona setso ke ntho e gongwe kgolo e le gore se nyaka tlhokomelo bošego le mosegare o tsebe mo o tswa go gona.
Re botsa ka bokopana o ka reng wena go ba so ba ileng gore ka nnete ba ile ba neglect mmino wa setso go ba setso ga botse ba ileng gore ba ile gore ba sengala soman ba ileng gore ga ba kheka sona
ke rata gore go ba swa ka moka a re boeleng moragonyana kwa setsong sa ga borena re bapaleng mmino wa setso gobane o bohlokwa kudu mo go bana ba sekolo o thega bana o dira gore bana ba gole ga botse ba kgone tswela pele maphelong a bona.
Mme wo ke Metloria Kotu o bina mmino wa stepe empa o tsebagala kudu ka mmino wa manyalo mme Kotu le kae
rona le kae
re gona mme Kotu nka le ka re botsa kudu ka mmino wa lena ga botse re nya go tseba gore ke eng se leng gore baswa ba ka ithuta sona ka re ga mmino wa lena
ke le mme Kotu ke le Gloria ke ka mmino wa rena wa manyalo ke lebeletse gore baswa ga ba ka re shala morago ge o ka lebelela ka mogare ga jarata ela go tletse baswa ene jwale baswa bale re lebeletse gore ka mmino wa rena wa manyalo ba tla tloga strateng re lebeletse go ba tloša strateng ebile re lebeletse gore ka ona mmino wa rena wa manyalo ba tla tloga ba tla lesetša go utswa ka baka la gore ge ba boa sekolong ba tla di practicing ba tlo practice ba lebala ka go utswa ge re fetse go practice ngwana o mongwe le mongwe a ya ka gae ene lebile re ba thibela gore ba seke ba ya tronkong.
mogedi wa identity re bolelishana le yena kanselara ya gona mo Mpileng mo e leng yena Tseke Lepota tšetšile le kgono Mr. Lepota le kae
re gona le kae mogala
re gona nke re reng ka bokopananyana re mo ke eng se leng gore re ka ruta baswa ka sona for tšatšing la le kgono
le gone re tlo ruta baswa ka culture ya Bapedi le gore culture e godiša baswa ba rena jwang because culture ya rena e ruta ka di-values le gore ge re gola re swantse re gole gabotse bale ka baswa ba rena go fitlhela re gola re ba bagalabi ka re bone be re ne le bagakolo ba bagolo le bagalabi ba bagolo ba be ba ne le mengwaga e lekanang 85 years so re nyaka gore baswa ba rena ba gole gabotse ka tlhompho le di-values gore ba kgone go lekana le bagalabi ba le bagakolo ba be ba le mo le gone
no re go leboga Mr. Lepota jwale pe re nya go tseba gore gabotse via spirituality gore na e ba ile jwang mo setšhabeng go kudu gona mo Mpileng
naga ya Mpileng ke naga e leng gore ke naga ya culture le spirit and go ka lebella spirituality culture ya rena ya Bapedi e tsamaišana le spirit sa religious di a sepedišana because rena mo re batho ba ile gore re pheta thata taba tša badimo le tša religion di sepedišana gabotse ke ka mo re reng di tlo ruta baswa ba rena gore ba gole gabotse ka tlhompho
le bategi ba identity nna ke nna malabulabo ke nna mankgereta ke nna mošimano mtelelo moso ka lebala ge le jwale re leboga identity team ge ile ya tla mo Mpileng tšatši la lekgono ya tla mo villageng ya rena go tlo re tšweleletša le go tlo re bontšhe gore na ke eng se leng gore rena re se swere jwale bagaešong re leboga go menagane re go lena re tšwelang pele le seke la feletša mo go rena le ntše le tšwele pele le ye pele le thuše le ba bangwe goba le tšweletšeng le ba bangwe ge le nna mankgeretla ke re nke ke ka kua go coffee shop ya identity ke go seseviwe Qwala ke re ke a leboga.
A big shout out to Malabulabu and the Mpileng Youth Development Forum for inviting us to experience the vibrancy of the Mpileng community and for allowing us to share it with the rest of our viewers. Do you have a cultural, religious or spiritually uplifting community story to share with us? Then you can send an email to identitytvshow@gmail.com. And who knows, our team might just take a short left to your hood. You can also get in touch with us via our social network profiles. Simply search for Identity TV Show on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. After the break, we check out what's hot and happening in cyberspace in today's What's Happening segment. And be sure to stay tuned right until the end of the show because we have some brand new music from legendary Nasheed artist Zayn Bika. See you in a bit.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to the show that gets your week off to a great start. I'm Gwala and this is Identity. If you've just joined us, you missed out on a heartwarming chat with TV presenter and actress Mpumi Mbethe. Our encounter story took us to Mpileng village in Limpopo, where we had a colorful and vibrant cultural experience. But don't despair, you can catch the repeat of today's show on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. right here on Mzansians for sure. Ndiyathemba ukuba nikhuphile imicofa yenu ngoba ngoku lixesha le-media review. They say procrastination is the thief of time. If you've developed some bad habits that you'd like to get rid of, or simply if you're looking for ways to become more productive with your time, then this app will come in handy. It's called The Habit Factor. Based on a book by the same title, The Habit Factor is an app that was created to help you intentionally develop habits that support your goals. The creators of the app emphasize the difference between a habit and a goal, and this easy-to-use app will help you towards personal achievement. The About tab offers a wealth of information about the app, how to use it, some general FAQs, as well as a few handy tips and tricks. To get started, select the Goals tab and add a new goal. For some inspiration, add a photo to help you visualize that goal, and then state your reason for wanting to achieve it. You can then select the date on which you'd like to start working towards that goal, as well as a completion date. Once you're done, click the Save and Activate button. Next, select the Habits tab and fill in the necessary information. You can associate each habit with any of your active goals. Once your goals and habits have been saved and activated, you can manage and keep track of your progress using the Track tab. By taking each challenge one day at a time, you'll soon be well on your way to achieving your goals and improving your habits. Download the Habit Factor on your smart device today. That's an app certainly worth checking out and downloading if you need to manage your time more effectively. If you enjoy being an active participant in your own healthcare, then today's website review will be spot on for you. It's www.healthguidance.org. Healthguidance.org is a website that offers free health articles for those who want information to help them understand and manage their health. On the homepage, you'll find a list of featured and recommended articles, as well as recent topics and headlines. And the website offers tabs for different health aspects, including fitness and wellness, disabilities, women's health, and mental health. Learn how to manage different conditions by selecting the relevant tab. This will give you a drop-down menu of the various articles within that group. Click on the article that piques your interest and get reading. With easy-to-understand terminology, you can get information on anything from learning how to manage allergies or skin conditions to tips on time and anger management. Visit www.healthguidance.org and get proactive about your health and wellness. The articles on this website are intended for information purposes only and are not a substitute for professional medical advice. In the spirit of encouraging our viewers to keep healthy, here's a reminder that Tuesday, the 28th of July, is World Hepatitis Day. This day was set aside to shine the spotlight on the causes, effects, and prevention methods of viral hepatitis. There are 5 different hepatitis viruses. There's hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E, and all have a debilitating effect on the liver. The World Health Assembly has taken a stand to improve the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of viral hepatitis. However, guys, it's up to us as individuals to get clued up on this silent killer. It just might save your life or that of a loved one. So go to worldhepatitisday.org for more information. Ngaloo ntetho lixesha lokunishiye kude kube yiveki elandelayo. Ungalibali ke ukuxhumana ne-i-Dentity TV show ku-Twitter naku-Instagram okanye ku-Facebook. Kwaye ungakwenza oko ngosithumela ibali lakho elikhuthazayo ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com. And today we play out with the beautiful sounds of legendary Nasheed artist Zayn Bika with his new song Free. See you next week at 11 a.m. right here on SABC1. Goodbye and stay blessed.